wife. I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ballin' HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you what the west side.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, you go again. You would've known your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to blast that smile and last one again. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 I won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found a stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Kings, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
Well, I think for the Kings, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for New York, at forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And so off the tip, it is New York. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, one of the biggest challenges for players.
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out, can be difficult.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by New York. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Set a solid screen. Get yourself open. It's a textbook play from Sabonis.
And here's New York now. From deep. Brunson misses. Barnes against Barrett. Here's Fox. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brunson. For three, Randall. Rebound by the Kings. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
First one falls for him. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
And both free throws good for Fox.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Fox. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. It's rebounded by Barrett.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Pretty good job on the release there from RJ to get that ball away before the defense could impact.
Sabonis outside. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Fox driving inside. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Herder. Not a lot of room. Here's Fox. Plenty of space. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Fires from the wing. Brunson misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Herder passes to Sabonis. Outside Murray. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray with it. Here's Sabonis. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Kings trailing. And here's Fox. He has 6. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Herder. Sinks it from distance. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The Knicks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Fox finds Barnes. Here's Murray, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Out to Fox. Shot clock at 6. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 9 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter. Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
New York trailing. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Barnes passes to Herder. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Drills it from deep. He's got 11. And here are the Kings now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Outside Herder. Takes a 3. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Grimes. 3-pointer off the mark. The Kings have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Fox against Brunson, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Brunson against Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Fox outside. Takes the three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Kings leading. It's Herter on the wing. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. And it's Fox missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Barrett. Banked it in off the glass. Barrett's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, the Kings shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Fox the pass to Murray. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now a timeout called by New York. For the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson, quickly comes in for Grimes, and it's McBride in for Brunson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And for New York, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Mitchell. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Got a hand on it. Pass to Barrett. From downtown, and the Knicks, another 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Davis misses. The Knicks with the lead.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Sacramento has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Now, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Hartenstein. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Give it up right now for the Knicks. Right there net.
He's checked in for Sacramento. We've got a moment here. Let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been most consistent from the line over the past month. Fifth best, Malik Monk.
This is a group with the ability to drive, looking for contact, because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
And they have no issues with drawing that kind of contact. They're more than willing to put their bodies on the line, because as well as they shoot the free throws, they know these trips to the line will always pay off. Easy too.
Here's Mitchell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Davis, the pass to Monk. And here's Mitchell. Outside for Davis. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. And a big-time jam right there.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Monk. After the basket by New York. Holmes with it. Pass to Mitchell. Misses from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by New York. And it's Lyles missing.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
The three, Barrett. And Holmes pulls it down. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Knicks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And Sacramento has possession. A 12-point game. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
For three, Randall connects from downtown. Randall's got 9 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Knicks lead 41-26.
To the inside. Here's Holmes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
During the summer of 2021, Richaun Holmes signed a 4-year contract worth about $45 million. That's a pretty big prize for a guy coming out of a JUCO.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition. So that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
That free throw good from Holmes. Richaun Holmes, a great example of persevering.
And B.A., if you've heard any of his story, which I know you have because you do the work, Holmes had a growth spurt late in high school. He went from 6'2 to 6'9. No major offers, goes to a JUCO, transfers to a D1 school. Not everyone is a 5-star recruit, but guys like Richaun Holmes, they take their time, and the time is well worth it.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
He struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Richaun Holmes' game.
Here's McBride. Davis with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Mitchell. Good work defensively by Randall. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Kings shooting only 42% to get this one going. That's tipped. And here they come. Here's Reddish. And the Knicks, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Picked by Holmes. Monk passes to Holmes. That one no good. Here's New York. They have a 19-point lead. Fires the 3. Reddish misses. 35 seconds left in the first. Davis from long range. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
29 seconds left to play in the first. And Reddish, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
24 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Holmes passes to Monk. Lyles a screen. Clock is at 3. No good from outside. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Sacramento has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Taking a look at the Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here's Murray with the 7-footer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And it's Fox missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Reddish. Buries it from 3. Reddish has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Grimes. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Sabonis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Brunson against Barnes. Brunson misses. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Herter passes to Barnes. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Unable to get that one. So the Kings will take it the other way.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And it's Fox penetrating. And that one's good. 14 points for him.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam. And when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
And he makes a first.
It's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Reddish. And so he hits both.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Murray passes to Herder, and Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Barrett.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Deflected!
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Yep, that one goes.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
It's Barnes on the wing. Inside, Sabonis. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Left side, Herder. Fox outside. Outside, Herder. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Over Barrett. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Hartenstein. The three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
The Knicks have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. For 3, Robinson. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Grimes. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Knocked away. Now Fox. He's got 16. Outside Barnes. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Sabonis can't hit.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Hartenstein. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. And the Kings also making a change. Paula's checked in. Fox against Rose. Murray, a screen on Rose. Fox outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. That's been the story of their offense so far. getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Holmes. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from three. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Here's Quickly. Another shot. Robinson can't hit. Sacramento has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
15 foul.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
First free throw is good. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Davis after the basket by New York. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. It's deflected. Outside Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Free throw drops for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively, so that his game is growing.
And Barrett drops them both. This Kings squad is struggling. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Holmes. Here's Lyles. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Quickly from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 6 points.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Knicks lead.
Here's Lyles.
78-52.
Pass to Davis. Down low to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got his second basket.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Rose with the bucket.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Okpala. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Quickly. He was all alone on that one.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Quickly from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Beyond the arc. Mitchell misses.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Well, the Kings shooting only 42%. Mitchell, the pass to Davis. Offline with a three. And New York shooting it well at 59%. The three, Barrett. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Well, one thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
First one falls. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
Yep, that's a lot of different kitchens to be in NBA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
86.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Over the past month, these small forwards have really showed us what they can do from the arc. Let's see how their long-range percentages all stack up. And you look at Davis. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the three. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, even though they can score from anywhere on the court, once they get behind the arc, that's where they do the most damage. As an opponent, the last thing you want to see is one of them getting a hot hand from deep.
Now here's Robinson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And it's quickly with a miss. The Kings shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Lyles. And here's Monk. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And for New York, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. Drops in the three. Reddish has got 8 here in this quarter.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Davis from the arc. He's off on that one.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Knicks lead, 91-58.
And here's Mitchell. He has 7.
Knicks foul. Miles McBrown. First personal foul. Davion Mitchell at the line. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 5 ticks left in the second period. Here's Randle. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's New York with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And for those teams at the top of the standings, potential home court implications.
Always important. Those implications can mean a deep run or a trip to Cancun.
Why can't you do both?
I think in your career you have. Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Sacramento Kings.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Kings shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Fox, that's good.
Fox, not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Free throw's good for Fox. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And both free throws good for Fox. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's stolen by Barnes. Fox against Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Murray passes to Barnes. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his fourth assist with that last one. Brunson on the drive. And that one is hammered home.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Herter. Now Fox. This one for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Fox against Brunson. Here's Barnes. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
For three, Randall. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
The ball's knocked loose. Brunson with it. Fox picks him up. He can't get that one to fall. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Pass to Murray for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's gotten his third basket of the night.
And we know Murray can be very efficient at the arc. And we'll see if he can keep it up against pro perimeter defenders.
Yep, that one goes.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
104-73.
Brunson against Fox. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
106-73.
Fox against Brunson. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Out to Fox. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now here's Fox. 20 points for him. To the paint. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Robinson. Randall's got 25 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now here's Fox.
113-73.
Right side Barnes. True on the 14-footer. Barnes has got 14 points.
Barnes pretty much at ease from that spot on the floor.
Here's Grimes. Barnes with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Fox. Tries a 10-footer. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Brunson. The baseline J is on the way. Shot is good by Barrett. He's got 18.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Fox for three. On target from range.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett. And it's New York scoring again.
RJ Barrett on a roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score. Starts to set some guys up.
Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Herter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Herter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Fox against Brunson. Goes up on the baseline. Again, the Kings score. And the Knicks call time here.
Sabonis, such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. A very good passer. And he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
Get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Barrett. And Fournier is subbed in for Brunson. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Leans from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mitchell, the pass to Monk. Sinks that one from the post.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
From deep, Rose. Gets the three to fall. Rose has got 10.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Monk for three. And the Kings with another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Outside Monk. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. Monk's got his third bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Grimes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. Knocks it down from distance.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
New York has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Randall can't hit. Here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And here's New York now. Rose outside. Over Mitchell. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Randall. He's got 12.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Rose against Monk. Pass to Akpala. Off target with the 3. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Rose can't connect. And the Kings shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Monk. Rose with it. Now guarded by Monk. And now the Knicks on the break. And he throws it down with one hand.
And the coaching staff loves the defensive intensity. And Rose proving to be a nuisance grabbing the steal. And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
It's good. Monk's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Akpala, guarded by Rose. He gets it in there.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Hartenstein. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. Here's Akpala. 4-3. The shot no good. Rose against Mitchell. The drive by Rose. And the Knicks miss again. Now here's Monk. 10 points for him. Down low. Lets it go from 11. Akpala misses. New York has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Monk for 3. Knocks down the triple. Monk's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Rose. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Fournier. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Outside Mitchell. And the Kings with another 3. Randall with it. He gets it off. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Sacramento, Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Trey Lyles is out there with Alex Len. And it's Akpala in at the small forward position. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Rose. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. That 2011 season, whew, that was something special.
And so Rose knocks them both down. D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And the Knicks shooting about 60% for the game. On the attack, Rose. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Monk for 3. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Outside Reddish. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Well, the Kings shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Okpala. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Monk from deep. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Okpala. Inside. Tries again. It's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Offensive board. Len. Count the basket. Len's got his first bucket in this one.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Mitchell's shot is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Hartenstein. And the baseline jumper goes down.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Lyles. Pass to Mitchell. Now Monk. Here's Lyles from behind the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Rose. Misses off the right iron. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Len is good.
Yeah, you got to set up a quality screen, and right there, Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll.
Here's Rose. Now here's Reddish. The D's right on him. Here's Sims. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
149. 121.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Monk. To the middle. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Herder's checked in for Monk. Now a timeout called by New York.
It's teacher time. We know you want one, so make some noise. And your Knicks City Kings. big round of applause for your Knicks City.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Hartenstein. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
In the first half, they didn't look so confident in the paint, but that's really changed.
Second team foul.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len. That big, that close, easy bucket.
Here's Okpala. The three is up. Herder can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Rose. Here's Reddish. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Reddish has gotten 4 this quarter. And the Kings shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Now Herder. Inside. Here's Lynn. And it's blocked. Herder against Rose. Off the mark there with a 3. The Kings shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Pass to Okpala. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Get ready for one, man. It's your Knicks Breakers and Crew. the your Knicks breaker and screw.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires from 14. And the jumper is on the mark.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
From deep, Rose. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Here's Lyles. It's Herder on the wing, guarded by Rose. Herder gets the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
There's the steal. Reddish against Mitchell. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 7 now in this quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
127.
Rose against Herder. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Reddish. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Knicks lead, all locked.
Herder against Rose. Herder passes to Mitchell. Here's Lyles. Here's Holmes. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's McBride. Checked by Mitchell. They get it again. Here's Reddish. Here's Sims. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
All locked. 127.
Rose against Herder. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Here's Holmes. Count it.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He was there and ready.
Lets it go. Hauled in by the Kings. Holmes has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Picked by Holmes. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Shot from the wing. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Herder with it. Fires for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Snatched up. Here's Reddish. And a nice finish on the layup. Reddish has got 9 points now in the second half.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Okpala. Back to Holmes. 6 to shoot. Here's Herder. And it's all from 3-point range. Well, the Knicks shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Rose can't connect.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Here's McBride. Checked by Mitchell. McBride can't get it to go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Randall, he's checked in for New York. And the Kings also making a change. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. Well, the Kings shooting about 47%. A nice number. It's scooped up. Pass to Lyles. Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 20.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Now Mitchell. Checked by Randall. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Randall can't hit. Here's Sacramento now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Monk passes to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Julius Randle.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And Sacramento has possession. Monk for three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Holmes operating around the paint.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
And yep, it's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Basket counts.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.